Welcome back to the farm. Today something a little bit different. We're not doing any jobs around the place. We're out in the glorious sunshine. And this is not a review, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on some my acid put me in the shadow a bit. Brilliant sunshine out here today. Anyway, it's not going to be a review, but I just want to share my thoughts on cheap gun lights. Both the guns have got a gun light on them. On the Picatinny rail, this one here it's made by, well, I don't know who it's made by, but it's branded ASG, which is like airsoft, BB guns, all that kind of thing. Fully plastic. It's got 2 batteries in it. If I can get it open. Yes, 2 of these little batteries go in there. Cover just clips back on. He says, just clips back on. If I put it out the right way, it just clips back on. Anyway, so that's back on. Oh, I've switched it on. This one has got like an old-fashioned torch bulb in there. The 2 batteries. You squeeze the thingies together and it goes on the Picatinny rail on the bottom of here, and it does go on the bottom of the SP2022, but it's not a very good fit. It's quite loose on this gun. You squeeze them together, slide it on. It looks alright when it's on there and it works. But it's a bit, I don't know if you can see that, it's a bit wobbly up and down. There's no sort of side to side, it's not great. It was cheap and I did get it with the gun. It's completely plastic, and I was trying this out last night, or you'll see some clips a bit later on in this video. I was testing it last night in the dark. It does get very hot in there and it started to smell. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's just the way it is. The light from this is sort of like quite a warm light, as you would expect from like a torch bulb. I mean, I don't know what size bulb that is in there. You can't adjust the pattern, I don't think. You might be able to. Yeah, you probably can. Well, having said that, the bulb's going round with the thing, so... Oh no, it's not. It might go up and down, you might be able to narrow the thing. I didn't try that last night, so... As you know from previous videos, this is a home defence revolver. We're not into lethal force here. I was looking at joining the gun club and getting a proper gun licence to have real guns. For shooting, you know, target shooting, all that kind of thing. I'm not interested in shooting to kill. But if someone wants to break in of a night time, you can see them. Now, some of the more expensive gun lights have got the strobe function, which would be quite good for disorientating someone if they break into your house and you get them in the eyes with a strobe. That would sort of I can't even say it now, disorientate them, and you get a few shots off and hurt them. As I say, we're not into lethal force here, but we've got it. Anyway, yesterday something turned up in the post, and I'd pretty much given up on it. I ordered it from Amazon. It was coming from China. I ordered it March. I expect some delays due to COVID, but it was taking a biscuit. We're in July now, so anyway, I sent them a message and they says, well, it's been lost somewhere. Anyway, it turned up yesterday. So this one here, I believe it's called a Mastiff. It was off Amazon. You push these levers down here and it catches my fingers every time. I'll try and do it, but there we go. It's a lot smaller than this one. Let me take this one off as well. That's the ASG, all plastic. It's quite big. This is the Mastiff. Now this is all aluminium, or for you Americans, aluminum. It's got one battery in it. It's the same size battery that this one takes, but this takes 2, this takes 1, and this is LED. You'll see in the clip in a minute that the LED light is a lot cooler, bright, cool light. But this doesn't get hot at all. So that slides onto your Picatinny rail. You push this lever down at the front and that releases the, I don't know if you can see that in there. So you can slide it on. Now the on and off switch is this thing here. So you, like that, that's on, that's off. So when it's on the gun, which I will just demonstrate, it's not quite so easy to do this. I tend to just push that down like that, slide it on like so. So it is a lot smaller than say this one, but it fits quite nice on there. So when you want to use it, you can just reach for the thing, switch it on, switch it off. Oh, I didn't realise that. So what I was saying about the strobe, yeah, so you switch it on, switch it off. When you switch it back on again, that's just on. But if you switch it off and then on quick, that's the strobe. So if somebody breaks into your house, you can disorientate them with the strobe and then fire off a warning shot. This is a blank firing gun, so again, non-lethal force. If you was to pull that out on someone and fire a warning shot, they're 9 times out of 10 going to turn around and run off because they don't know that it's not real. Because, you know, it looks real. It's got the everything about it. You know, obviously it's not loaded. If you didn't know that that was a blank firing gun and somebody, you know, and you broke in somewhere and someone came at you with that, you know, I'm not one for breaking into houses, so I don't really know from personal experience, but I would imagine if somebody's not armed and they get presented with this in their face, they're going to turn around and try and get out of there. As I said, we're into non-lethal force. If you've got to hurt someone, hurt them with rubber balls. Now, I don't know if I remember from a previous video, Tina did say because they do rubber balls, they do steel coated rubber balls, or there's steel balls that are rubber coated. And I said, oh, what shall I get? I said, the steel ones are probably going to hurt much. You'd get the hurty ones. So, now, we'll go and check out some clips where I did at night time. So the first gun we're going to have is the Rete S 2022. This has got the Mastiff tactical gun light on it, fitted to the Picatinny rail. I'll just show it round the room. The camera's not great. I was using the action cam, so the footage isn't great, but you get a rough idea of what it's going to show up. I didn't try the strobe function because I didn't know it had it. It didn't come with instructions, so, but yeah, it's a Brucey bonus. All good stuff. Now, this next clip is the Umarex HDR 50 self home defense revolver with the ASG, I'm not sure of the model, the ASG tactical gun light fitted to the Picatinny rail. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but the light is a lot warmer, and it's not, side by side, it's nowhere near as bright as the Mastiff LED light, but as you will see, it still lights things up. There's no strobe function on the ASG light. So there you have it, 2 gun lights. As I say, I'm not too impressed with this one. I bought it with a gun as a bit of a package. It's ASG, it's plastic, it doesn't fit very nicely on the gun. It fits tighter on this gun than it does on the other gun, but I think it sort of looks better on this one. There you go. It sort of sits nice. Now, for the HDR revolver, they do actually do a bit that clicks onto the Picatinny rail and has a trigger further forward, sort of here. That's so you can put a bottle of pepper spray or something like that in it, and you can actually fire it at someone. So you'll have your rubber balls in the barrel up here on this trigger. There's no gas in it. Saying that, we are loaded. Got some rubber balls in there ready to go. I'm not shooting this one today, but yeah, there's no gas in this one. So they do, yeah, you know, you'll have your firing at the top, and then underneath they do like a slide-on trigger that you can put pepper spray or CS gas in it, and it shoots it out in like a jet. I'm not really interested in all that. You know, I'll just shoot the rubber balls. And we've got this one for making lots of noise. So out of the 2, I would recommend this one. It's budget, just over 20 euros. It's well built, it's solid on the gun. There's no wobble, no nothing like that. It does actually fit on the other gun. Now this one is quite loose on the HDR, as I showed you before, but it's tight on the Rete. Who knows? But hopefully we'll never need them, but it's always nice to have, isn't it? And I do like guns, so keep your eyes out for more gun videos. I'll put links to both of these down in the description below. I don't know if I'll have a look on Amazon, see it might be an Amazon affiliate link or something like that. If not, I'll just link it to the website where I bought them from. And yeah, well impressed. So we'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.